I'm just going to do an introductory video on something called Soapnut shells. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of them, I certainly hadn't, but I was looking for eco-friendly ways of doing some washing basically. I've been using eco-friendly laundry detergents for a little while. BioD was one that I've used, I've tried EcoZone and all sorts of different things, but they were quite expensive, to be honest. I was going through them very quickly and they weren't lasting quite as long as some of the other laundry detergents I'd used. So when I was Googling for other alternative ways of doing the washing, this came up and I'd never heard of them before. So basically I'll just introduce them themselves. You will just have to excuse my cats, they probably will keep coming in and out of this basket. You can't stop a cat from going in a basket, unfortunately. Basically they come in a big 1 kilogram bag like this. This is the large starter kit that I bought. And you can get refill bags for these when you run out, but it lasts for 480 washes. And I've worked that out, that me and my husband, the amount we do the washing, is probably going to last me a year. It is quite amazing. All you do is you put 5 soap nut shells into this little bag, which I've already done, but I will show you how you do it. And you can reuse those same nuts 4 to 5 times. So that's 4 or 5 washes with 5 little soap nuts, that's all you need. So they last a long, long time. So it comes in a bag like this. As you can see, this, I've been using these for about 2 months already and I've hardly broke the surface of them. But they're great, so you just put them in a cupboard and you store them just as they are in this bag. And they're basically dried out soap nut fruit shells. That's all they are. Quite unusual, and you'd think, what on earth, how on earth do they actually wash anything? But they do. When these are wet, they release a natural soap. And I have tried and tested that. Like, you can boil these and make your own sort of, they call it a stock, a soap nut stock, and you can use that to clean all sorts of stuff. But you can use that for laundry as well, and you see just how much soap does actually come out of these when you are boiling them. But all you do is you place 5 of these into a little nylon bag that they give you. So you just place them inside there, and I just tie this in a bow. Tie it quite tight because they can sometimes fall out if you don't tie it enough. And all you do, it's optional whether or not you want to pre-soak these just for a minute or two whilst you're putting your laundry in the washing machine or whatever you're doing. You can just leave these in a little bit of warm water for maybe a minute, 2 minutes, and it helps just to release a bit of the soap up front. However, that is optional. You don't have to do that if you don't have the time. So basically, this laundry starter kit that I got came with a 1 kilogram bag of soap nuts, a stain remover bar, which is fantastic. You really wouldn't think that something so natural would actually remove stains. There was blood got on something and I thought there's no way that this is going to work. Being quite sceptical, to be honest, and it came out no problem whatsoever. All you do is you wet the bar and you wet your stain, you rub it front and back, so front surface of the stain and back surface of the stain, leave it for 5 minutes and put it in your laundry and just wash as normal. And it was a white sheet that had this stain on, and there's absolutely no trace of it at all. It smells really, really nice as well. So it's fantastic, that's really good. That comes as part of the kit. It also came with soda crystals, which is an in-wash stain additive, biodegradable, vegan, cruelty-free, all the rest of it. And you can either, if you've got really, really badly stained clothes, you can put this sort of pre-soak your clothes before you put them in the washing machine, or you just add a couple of tablespoons of these to your laundry, which is what I'm going to do now. So this has been soaking for about a minute, not even that. I'm just going to take those out, and all you do with that is you just place it in your laundry, your washing machine drum. So just shove it on the top like this. And what I do to make this smell slightly nicer, because it doesn't really have a scent at all, so if you've got really, really sensitive skin, then you can just literally use these as they are. It's not going to hurt you, you're not going to have a reaction to these. They're as natural as they come. But I like to put a bit of essential oil in mine. Now you can either put this on top of the little nylon bag, which they do say in the instructions, but I've also found that if you just put a few drops of this into the is it the detergent drawer that you normally put your laundry detergent in, if you put that in there, it works just as well, and it's just a bit easier. So what I do is just put a couple of tablespoons of this. It just looks a bit like bicarb, to be honest. Just put a couple of tablespoons of this in the laundry drum, in the drawer, like that. And then it comes with different essential oils. This is just one I already had, but I think mine came with a lavender one, which is really nice as well. But all I do, it's about 20 drops, so it's a reasonable amount, but it does add a really nice smell to the washing. So I'm just gonna a reasonable amount in there. So this is orange. I'm gonna use that this time. But I've not got any stained clothes, so I don't need to use that at the moment. You can use that as and when you feel the need. So you just shut the drawer, you just shut the washing machine, and you just put it on a setting you want. Just going to do it on that one. And you just press start. That's it. It's as easy as that. So I'm just going to kick the door because it doesn't shut very well. And that's it, it's done. So these 5 soap nuts will do another 4 washes on top of this. You can sort of tell when they're exhausted because they start to go quite pale and they start cracking really easily, especially when they're dry. But all you do with those, if you've got a compost bin outside, just chuck them in your compost bin. They're biodegradable. You can use exhausted soap nuts to make a foaming wash as well. If you've got a blender, just put a bit of water in, maybe 500 mils. Add the soap nuts that are exhausted, blitz it, and it creates like a really frothy wash. You can wash your pots with it. If you've got pets, you can wash your pets with this stuff. You can actually throw your soap nuts outside on your plants because it acts as a natural pesticide as well. To be honest, it's fantastic. I can't rave about these enough. I've also bought other products recently, like a deodorant, a moisturiser, a lip balm. You can buy shampoo. There's loads of stuff. I would really check out Living Naturally if you're wanting to be a bit more eco-friendly, or if you're highly allergic to things. It's well worth trying these and see what you think, and definitely give them a go. It's really surprised me, and I won't be going back to normal laundry detergent now after I've used these. So I hope this video has been helpful for those of you who've been wondering what they are, and yeah, enjoy!